Hello. Thanks everyone so much for coming. The emergency debate motion this evening is this House would ban drinking societies. I'm just going to quickly go through how this works. I'm sure you guys are all probably quite familiar. So it's going to be 4 sets of 5-minute speeches. We're going to have 2 in proposition, 2 in opposition. Between the second and third speech, we're going to have floor speeches. So probably going to have about 2 rounds. Make a speech of up to a minute, please, on proposition, opposition, and abstention. And as ever, you can make points of information in the middle 3 minutes of the speeches. So the speeches are 5 minutes long. So the first and last minutes are protected time. But in the middle 3 minutes, you can stand up, say point of information. If they want to pick you, then they will. Just a note on the microphones. So firstly, obviously, please wait for a microphone to reach you. This is being streamed, and we record these for posterity. So it would be great if we could get you on microphone, because otherwise we won't be able to hear you. But another thing I just want to say is, when you pick up the microphone, if it doesn't start working initially, please just hold it near your mouth and keep speaking. The reason it's not working is essentially just because the AV desk has to work out what microphone it is. It eventually will work, so please just make sure you keep speaking into it, as opposed to just disregarding it. Okay, so that's everything I want to say by way of introduction. So we might as well start the debate. So to kick off the debate, we have Michael Dungochin. Michael was second at the World University Debating Championship, which he told me if I didn't announce, he would not speak. So that is, so I feel like I've already screwed over Prop a little bit by revealing that information. He's a Trinity Mathemo, even worse, a third year. So yeah, he's here to open the case for proposition. Please, a round of applause.
He's lying. I can't believe none of you laughed. Okay, well, this isn't a laughing matter, so that's probably appropriate. The Emmanuel Lions closed down last year after the president sent an email out to all new members, openly encouraging them to sexually assault young women. He claimed it was ironic. The Selwyn Templars faced a similar fate after members openly questioned the distinction between consent and intent. Drinking societies have faced censure for events like Finger a Fresher and Fat Girl Rodeo. And on our side of the house, we want to be very clear. This is a university where 1 in 3 women are sexually assaulted, and in that context, we don't think it's good enough for the university to stand up and say, you know what, we'll wait for something bad to happen and then act. We think the university should take preemptive action by banning all drinking societies, and that's why I'm very proud to stand on proposition today. I want to do 2 things in this speech. First, I want to explain how drinking societies help to propagate a misogynist and homophobic culture. And then secondly, I want to explain how they put many people off even coming here. First, 1 point about context. I think this is quite a silly motion. I recognise that this isn't North Korea, and odds are we probably can't go around detaining anyone who looks slightly shifty, is wearing a funny tie, and holds a pint of beer. So this ban is going to have limited enforceability. I think it's reasonable to say it might be effective in some cases, but even if this ban is minimally effective, we think it does send out a signal that we as a university condemn drinking societies in the strongest possible terms. And absent anything concrete, we think that symbolism is worth fighting for. With that said, how do drinking societies propagate a misogynist and homophobic culture? To be honest, if you read the tab, or if 1 or 2 of you read Varsity or TCS, odds are you'll find ample stories about this. What I want to point out, however, is that instances of drinking societies engaging in borderline or sometimes not so borderline sexual harassment don't happen like once in a blue moon. They happen regularly, term after term, on a systematic scale. And they're not confined to 1 or 2 colleges. They're widespread, and new drinking societies start causing problems every single term. So it's not good enough to say, oh, well, this is just 1 or 2 cases. It's not all drinking societies, kind of like the not all men that various anti-feminists use. In reality, we cannot tell the difference before something bad happens between a good drinking society and a bad drinking society. In the same way, we can't tell the difference between whether a night of near paralytic drinking is going to end well or good. In reality, we need to ban all of them because there is no way before something bad happens and before someone makes a complaint of knowing that a drinking society has gone wrong. We think that's too high a price to pay for clear differentiation between cases. We acknowledge that we are tarring everyone with the same brush in this debate. But if that is the price we need to pay to tar the worst people with the right brush, we're happy to make that trade-off. In reality, if you feel a bit victimized because now you can't officially go out and get drunk with your friends wearing a funny tie, I'm happy to pay that price, if it's the price that is needed to be paid, for the strongest possible condemnation of a culture that can, in many instances, and does in many instances, lead to the victimization of the most vulnerable. Let's talk, secondly, about how the perception of drinking societies being an accepted part of Cambridge society puts people off coming to Cambridge. The reality is that for many people, sexual assault, casual misogyny, homophobia are not the meaningless fun that drinking society presidents and defenders continually defend them as. These are lived experiences and pretty horrific realities for a large number of people. And it's not surprising that when, again and again in the student press, on forums like the Student Room, and more generally often in national newspapers, they read about the horrific drinking society culture in Cambridge and hear time and time again of the authorities doing little or nothing to stop it, we think that probably does put those people off coming here and probably does put them off trying to get a great education. That's a tremendous shame, and that perception is something worth fighting against. We think that if this policy does nothing else, it shows to people who are vulnerable, who might be thinking about coming to Cambridge, that this is a place where we understand and we care about that plight, and we're willing to take the strongest possible measures and engage in the strongest possible condemnation of that. And look, this obviously doesn't affect everyone. Not everyone can be tarred with the same brush, and not everyone suffers from drinking societies at all or in the same way. But the fact that some people do is reason enough to take a stand. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm very proud to propose.
So Michael spoke about the message sent when the university says we are not allowed to have drinking societies. I think the message sent is going to be somewhat more radical than that, in fact. The message sent is going to be, given that Michael's admitted himself is going to be limited enforceability, the message sent is going to be the university can ban something and the students can keep drinking anyway, right? Because what's going to happen under the model is that nothing's really going to change. The people who are broadly very misogynistic are typically also still going to be misogynistic post-motion. And actually, if anything, the university loses a lot of political capital. It looks powerless, it looks weak, and it loses the ability to influence the underlying problems of normalized misogynism in everyday society, and we can actually address that in several ways. So I'm going to talk about the active harms of the motion, and in that sense I've got three main points. The first is how essentially nothing's really going to change, and why the loss of the structure of drinking societies means people are less accountable. Secondly, I'm going to talk about why banning drinking societies loses political capital, and thirdly I'm going to talk about why there might be a loss of any organic change that's currently taking place. But first, for some minor rebuttal. So we heard a lot of the stories we hear are commonplace. We hear the stories a lot. On Ops Bench, we say that we hear the stories a lot because they have the name of the drinking society associated to them. Once you remove that name, it's a lot harder. It's a lot harder for news outlets and media to point to specific groups that have shown misogynistic attitudes and then can criticize these groups in a way that increases the dialogue amongst students. Consequently, actually, the media coverage is due to the existence of drinking societies, and without those drinking societies, that media coverage might be significantly less. And so now let's move on to the substantive, some active harms, right? So if people continue the same behavior, and we haven't really been given any sort of mechanism by Gov by which that behavior inherently changes. We've just been told that they can't drink in a drinking society. They still have sports societies. We've been told that it's limited enforceability. So essentially, not that much behavior is actually going to change. if anything, what will happen is we'll have more disparate groups that lack the structure of a drinking society, which means that they lack the hierarchy of a drinking society, they lack the leader of that drinking society, and people like that. That hierarchy is useful because it allows us to point to specific individuals who are responsible for the behavior of the group as a whole. There's some level of accountability that's not going to be there if we just have groups of students who go out on nights out and have the same sort of behavior. No, thank you. Consequently, when you have these disparate groups, it's very difficult to actually engage in a dialogue with these people because, they don't have an identifiable way for us to see the damaging dialogue. So moving on to the second point, which is banning drinking societies will actually have somewhat of a political backlash within the student community. Right? So a lot of people are a part of these drinking societies. A lot of people choose to be involved in them. Presumably, people get some enjoyment out of them. What this means is, when you ban them, the university loses some level of political capital. No, thank you. Because this is going to be a somewhat unpopular decision. Because essentially, there will be those people who would choose normally to be in a drinking society being told they can't do that. What this means is the university loses its ability, or loses somewhat of its ability, to be able to actually address fundamental issues, because the exact sort of people who are now getting essentially told they can't do what they enjoy doing by the university are the sort of people we need to speak to the most, right? They're the people who the dialogue matters most to, and consequently when you tell them they're not allowed to drink, the rhetoric that they're going to essentially play into is a very anti-university rhetoric, which is going to mean that the university loses capital, which means that it can't really undergo long-run, slowly implemented changes that actually change the way we look at misogyny in our society and how we reduce it. And this links me quite well onto organic change. So there's been quite a substantial amount of organic change over the last 20 to 30 years. If you look at the number of diversity campaigns, the number of women's campaigns, it's rapidly increased. While this change has been slow, it's been bottom-up change, right? So students are creating dialogue amongst themselves, which reduces the amount of this normalization of anti-feminist rhetoric and misogynism. This organic change is a much more useful long-term way of correcting these problems, and consequently when you disrupt this organic change, when you push those who are in drinking societies out of the dialogue, you make the dialogue a lot less inclusive. Those who we need to engage the most don't engage, and so generally, ladies and gentlemen, we're much worse off under the motion. So I urge you to oppose.
Thank you very much to our opening speakers. So now we have floor speeches. Do we have any points in proposition? Anyone support banning drinking societies? No one? Okay. Any points in opposition? Yeah, over here. Robin, here, a microphone.
It's not so much a point as a question. The word misogyny seems to have been bandied about quite a lot as the main flaw of drinking societies. But I think that overlooks the fact that there are female drinking societies out there that are purely for females. What do you say to that?
And any points in abstention? Yeah, I hear you over there. Also, please say your name in college. Sorry, I didn't say that before.
Alex Bogomil, Sydney Sussex College. It's the point of abstention. It was mentioned that people are put off by knowing that there are drinking societies in Cambridge. Well, I was choosing between Oxford and Cambridge, and this debate is the second time I hear about drinking societies, and I wasn't the least bit put off by knowing there are some. The first moment I knew about drinking societies was in Oxford. Thank you.
And just go around again. Has anyone come up with a point in proposition? Yep, just over there, please.
Shreyananda, St Catherine's College. You talked about the purity of grassroots movements, but the reason that there are grassroots movements is because not enough is being done on an institutional level. Would you oppose all institutional changes to improve equality on the grounds that they're not grassroots campaigns?
Cool. And then another point in opposition. We can do another one in proposition. Yeah, we've only done one. So yeah, over.
Hello, I'm Christina from Trinity College. I just want to say, your point about the hierarchy to me just seemed like the most absurd thing I've ever heard in my life. I mean, like, honestly, if, like, in Churchill they have a bra unhooking contest, and if in the Billingdon Club they literally are quite proud of the fact that they've in the past treated women as fillies, it is because of that hierarchy of these very privileged males trying to impress one another.
Yeah. Clap? Does anyone want to clap? No, he started this debate to me as like a favour, so I feel quite bad now that I've sort of got him in this. And then any points in opposition? Another point in opposition? No? Okay, I'll just end with anyone got a point in abstention? No, okay, we'll return to the main debate. Just one quick thing, you can make points of information. I think, Sarah, could you just make a sign when the first minute's over? Sorry, I don't know if we're doing that at the moment. Cool. And then, yeah, so just look at Sarah and then you'll see. And if you do want to make a point of information and attack them while they're actually speaking so they can respond straight away, that'd be great. Cool. Okay, so we'll move on. Our second speaker on proposition is Zoe Johnson. She's a third year, sorry, people pronounce my name wrong all the time. I don't know if that's any consolation. She's a third year PPS student at Newnham. Please we have a warm round of applause.
Hey guys, sorry, it's been a while since I debated, so let's see. Well, the first point I want to make is that just because something isn't enforceable doesn't mean you don't make it a law or you don't, put it in practice. But Michael just whispered in my ear. He said that in 3% of rape cases is it actually enforced, but we still have a law against rape. So that's a really good, important point to make. But I want to come at it from maybe a bigger perspective in terms of what do you get out of drinking societies? What do you really get in the long term? I mean, you have, I don't drink at all, and I'm not the only one. There's another woman. She's at the helm of an organization which currently can bail out Ukraine if they make that decision. Christine Lagarde, she's the head of the IMF. And she doesn't drink because she says that she doesn't have time. And the way she identifies herself is she says she's a scuba diver, she's a vegetarian, she's a swimmer, but she's not a drinker. So in your life, you make certain decisions about what you want to be and how you want to resemble yourself. You write a CV and you put a collection of all the things that you accomplished in your life. And a drinking society does not add to that. Drinking makes people more insecure rather than less insecure. And this may appear to be a personal opinion because I'm someone who makes the choice not to drink, but I have never seen something that has come good out of making a group that is a drinking society, and that's how they identify themselves. There's so many other better ways, I believe, that you can, other attributes that you can attribute to yourself and things that you'll get a lot more out of your life. You all go to Cambridge University. You're all ambitious people, and you all have dreams, I'm assuming, and there's things that you want to get out of life. And there's a lot of skills that you need to develop during your university career in order for you to get those jobs in the next level. And the drinking society isn't going to get that. So the reason, the opposition, they suggested that one reason why we should ban drinking societies was also, I mean, I was listening to their logic and trying to kind of understand what they were saying. It was a little iffy at some points, but they pointed out that that the university loses political capital, and the university would also have further trouble, if I understand this correctly, they would have more trouble identifying the perpetrators of acts because they don't belong to a drinking society. Was that a point you made? Am I right? Well, that seems incredibly, that's almost hilarious. So because the university would have greater trouble identifying the people who are perpetrating acts, then we should not have the groups which are pushing those acts forward themselves. So that logic is in itself quite flawed. But overall, I mean, I don't have a whole lot to say here, but I just want to remind you basically of what Michael said, that that drinking societies have been known to identify themselves with, they come out with this rape culture. I remember I came to Cambridge, and there was an article about this drinking society in Oxford, and they had been parading through the streets, and they were saying that basically they got law enforcement was asked for them because they were talking about rape, a 15-year-old girl, and she deserved it all in the same sentence, and that's not okay. The other thing is, for me, the case is more about drinking in general because I don't think it brings out the best attributes in people and the things that you can really be proud of. But I think there's two cases here, and I think that overall it should all be quite clear that this House should oppose and should ban drinking societies from Cambridge.
Thank you very much for that speech. So to close the case for the opposition, the debate as a whole, we have Ted Loveday. Ted is a third-year law student at Keys. Please, a warm round of applause for Ted.
Thank you. Thanks. Yeah. So when I first agreed to, sorry for the lack of preparation, when I first agreed to this debate, I thought it was this House would ban drinking societies. And I thought that you literally can't ban something that's impossible, so it would be really easy. And these guys have presented me with more of a challenge. So my attitude towards it is essentially quite similar to those, in the sense that we should probably bury drinking societies rather than praising them, in the sense that they bring up a lot of very negative sides of the human character, or the Cambridge white male character. But what I say to you, ladies and gentlemen, is that we shouldn't ban communal association for the sake of booze. We should ban misogyny, we should ban glorification of sexual assault, and we should ban objectification, and we shouldn't ban societies of which 1 in 10 or 1 in 20 will do these things. Instead, we should go straight for the root cause and not ignore what the deep-seated problem is. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell you actually why their problem, the problem with this side, is that they in fact damage some fundamental principles of our freedom of association, and they upset the rights of students to socialize and to form societies as they want. First, I'm going to deal with a few responses to what the other side, to what various people have said, in fact. So their main argument has essentially been, well, we concede that none of this will work. We concede that in practice, you know, you will drive them underground and make them worse, make them more laddish, and make participation in such societies, no thank you, Michael, make participation in such societies really glamorous. So, for example, the Bullingdon Club was banned for a while, and it's still notorious for exactly that reason, because you know that the authorities are against you. And they've conceded that. Michael's speech, he said it was just a symbol. We say it's not just is it not enforceable, ladies and gentlemen, but it causes active harm to ban it for those exact reasons. And also because it will draw media attention to the drinking society. If you have stories in the Daily Mail saying, Cambridge think the drinking society is so bad that they've actually banned them. Yes, Michael?
We ban individual drinking societies regularly, so you get fewer incidents when you just ban them all in one go. The point is, misogyny and all these things are problems at the moment. That's why we ban drinking societies.
So thank you, Michael. So how are you going to define drinking societies? Is it going to be any society where the members drink? So the Cambridge Union Society would be banned because there's regular drinking. You know, is it going to be a group of friends who get together and drink, in which case many of your social lives will be gone? You know, are they going to scout out in the pubs for people who are drinking together? No, you know, that's one extreme. The other extreme is banning, you know, for example, rugby teams. They create a lot of the problems related to misogyny and objectification and so on. I'm not blaming all of them. But many sports societies are associated with these problems, and you can't really ban them. So effectively, no thank you, Michael. So what you may well be doing is driving the problem into other societies which claim not to be drinking societies, but are in fact exactly that. And I don't think you can simply, by saying a drinking society is banned, solve the problem, because there will always be societies in which people get together and drink. And in fact, ladies and gentlemen, I would say that many of these societies are important. Let's think back to some famous drinking societies from history, ladies and gentlemen. Example number 1, Plato's Symposium. A group of philosophers in ancient Athens who met together to drink copious quantities of undiluted wine. Towards the end, they would do two things. One is bring out the slave boys. Not good. But number 2 is they would discuss fundamental problems that affected the whole of Western philosophy. They would do so, for example, they discussed the nature of love while they were playing a game called Kotabos, which involved dipping your finger in a cup of wine and flicking it as a target on the wall. Presumably, the one who failed would be given a really serious fine, like, for example, having to come up with a definition of justice. But ladies and gentlemen, no, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, it's through groups and associations like this that our culture has moved forward. Example number 2, the 12 Apostles. Right? Miracle number 1, right at the beginning of his career. He turns water into wine and creates a massive booze up. Right at the end of his career, right? What's the final thing he does? He has a pre-crucifixion, pre-lash. and says, every time you drink wine, remember me and think of me, and created the greatest religion of humankind before popping off to Maundy Thursday Night Lolas. But the serious point that I'm trying to make here is that societies and groups and associations are really important. Nowhere are they more important than on a university campus like this one. Not that we have a campus, but you get the general picture. And by banning particular types of groups, we're sending a really bad message that we're regulating what sort of meetings, what sort of associations, and what sort of clubs are allowed. And the university would obviously have to define drinking societies in some sort of way, and the way they do so, thank you, would either be totally ineffectual or, on the other hand, very, very dangerous. So, ladies and gentlemen, I was going to work into my speech these 2 glasses of beer, which I've cunningly hidden in the desk. But I've been asked to draw my speech to a close, so I think to prove that drinking societies are really valuable for freedom of speech and freedom of association, I'm going to conclude my speech with a fine. So, who in this room has had sex in this chamber? Go on, Michael, we all know. We all know it's you. We all know it's you. Cheers, thank you. Join me in the bar afterwards. Have a nice evening.
Thanks very much to Ted. Didn't expect this debate to go there, but that's pretty cool. Okay, so now this is where we vote. We vote by shouting. So if you vote in proposition, you shout aye. Vote in opposition, you shout no. If you vote in abstention, you sort of grumble something. Like you weren't particularly impressed with the debate. Okay, so everyone voting in proposition? Aye! Yeah. Well, I'll do that once more because I don't think people already got it. Okay, everyone voting in proposition? Aye! Okay. Everyone voting in opposition? No! Abstentions? Yeah, I think I've got really bad hearing, so I'm a terrible judge of this, but I think the no's won. So yeah, thanks everyone for coming.